Millionaire leaves his safe open to trap his maid, but what she did left him in tears. Arthur Sterling was a man who trusted no one. A self-made millionaire, he had built his empire through hard work and hardened suspicion. In his world, trust was a weakness, and he believed that everyone around him, even the staff in his mansion, had an angle. Among them was Clara, a young maid who had only been working there for 3 months. She was quiet, respectful, and exceptionally efficient, almost too perfect. But Arthur had been burned before by butlers who pocketed antique cufflinks, chefs who stole wine, and housekeepers who slipped out silver spoons. So to him, Clara was just another potential thief in uniform. One rainy afternoon, he decided to put her to the test. He left the door to his private study slightly ajar and made sure the large steel safe was wide open. Inside, stacks of $100 bills and trays of sparkling gold jewelry. Then, stepping just out of sight, he hid, watching, waiting. Clara walked in holding a dusting cloth. She paused when she saw the safe, her eyes widening slightly. She looked around the room, her gaze darting toward the hallway. Arthur's heart raced. This is it, he thought. No one walks away from temptation like this. But Clara didn't move toward the safe. Instead, she gently set the cloth on the table, walked to the hallway, and called out softly, "Mr. Sterling, your safe is open. Would you like me to shut it?" He didn't answer. He needed to see what she'd do when no one was watching. Clara lingered, then muttered to herself, maybe he just forgot. Slowly, cautiously, she stepped toward the open safe, not with hunger in her eyes, but with a strange sense of reverence. She stared at the stacks of money and whispered, "This could fix everything." Arthur's ears perked up. "Fix everything? What's she talking about?" Clara reached toward the money. Arthur's stomach twisted with bitter satisfaction, just like the others, he thought. They all break eventually, but then she did something unexpected. She didn't pocket the money. She didn't even touch it. Instead, she pulled out a crumpled photograph from her apron, a faded picture of a little boy in a hospital bed. She stared at it for a moment, her hands trembling, tears pooling in her eyes. "I'm so sorry, baby," she whispered, "but not like this. I won't save you this way." Gently, she tucked the photo back into her apron, turned around, and walked away, leaving the safe untouched. Arthur stepped out of his hiding place, speechless. His entire world, built on mistrust and manipulation, cracked in that moment. He had set a trap expecting betrayal, and instead found a quiet kind of integrity that shattered his assumptions. Clara hadn't just passed the test. She reminded him of something he had long forgotten, what it meant to have a heart that chooses right, even when no one is watching. And for the first time in years, Arthur Sterling wept.